So this is Devastator out of the package. I picked this up at Shozi for $179. So far, I am impressed, just like my Jan Bao oversized Bruticus. And here we have Devastator. The instructions came in the package. I thought I'd just show you vehicle mode so far. A lot of the accessories are in here to include like electrical pieces. I do know the head lights up, so I'm sure that has something to do with it. Like my Unicron, the head, you know, the eyes light up with a battery, so I'm gonna be very careful about how I open that. You might have noticed these. I said in a previous video with my Bruticus over there that I ordered, these came with 2 sheets, one with Decepticons, one with Autobots, same thing. It was only like $9, and so this is what I'm going to use to put on, they're already cut out for the insignia because, or the faction, because like I would see people like review this, but nobody would say shit about the faction. Like I'd see some with it, some without it. Some people said it came with it. If that piece of paper in there is in fact it, you know what? Let's find out right now, shall we? No time like the present. Besides, I like to open up stuff on camera just in case some shit ain't work. I can like have video evidence. So, nope. This just seems to be some sort of instructions, which I'll kind of keep this to follow along, but I like to go to Emong, the freaking geek himself. There's different channels that like really deserve the respect and homage that they're given, like, because they take the time out. I'm just a lowly collector telling you, you know, from my point of view, you know, I feel like I'm more down to earth, even though they are, but I'm skeptical about everything I get until I get it. And I gotta say, Shozi, this is like the 5th thing. Let me see, it started with the Turtle Van, Unicron, this, I've got my DX9 Gabriel, aka Omega Supreme. So that is 4 things, and I pre-ordered the Optimus Prime from Transformers Unicron. It came with like a lot of bells and whistles. That thing looks tight. But so this is gonna be his blaster. It's about the same size as the one that came with my Warbatron, a.k.a. what's the name of it? This is the last time I'm gonna bring him up. Damn it, Bruticus. So like, yeah, there's this little Pum Pum Bang Bang. There's this guy. I have no idea what their names are. I just know Devastator and I know Mixmaster. That's about it, so bear with me. We got Dumpatron. Hell yeah. Just looks like a bigger, like, better version of like the toy. Mind you, like, this costs about how much Titans are going for. Like, that Titan class that I got of Metroplex, that was $200. I paid $180, but it was $200. Like, this is Metroplex, but it is a Titan. But this is an oversized combiner, which $179, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like they were already $150, $160. Hell, the classic Devastator that they released in the Tonka colors was $100 by itself, and nah, I'm good. Like, you can't pull on my nostalgia strings that easily. So here's Mixmaster. So I'm gonna look up like exactly where to place the faction at. Here we got Iron Hook. I'm just joking. I have no idea. I have him in the Velocitron green as an Autobot that came in the Velocitron Legacy, but here he is. Here's the bottom. I won't be going over robot mode because I most definitely am not keeping these in robot mode. I am going to straight put these in Devastator. I might. No, like, there's plenty of videos. I'm just telling you, like, hey, here it is, February 2023. These are still on Shozi. It took like 3 weeks to get here, but yo, like, worth it. So far, that is. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like a Decepticon symbol goes right in there, so it moves. There's wheels right here, but there are no wheels here. That doesn't mean there's none that go there, because there's like these little pegs right here, so maybe. Oh no, this is the wheel. Okay, so wheels there is wheels there. So the tractor doesn't roll, but this does roll up. Obviously, these are nice rubber wheels, and they each got like a nice heft to them. Like, this is just like it's plastic, but I forget what you call that plastic, but it's not like, you know, just, it doesn't feel cheap, even though his window, put that back in there. together, but yeah, that's nice. So that has the rubber wheels. This obviously has the rubber wheels. Rubber wheels. So the two with the tractors have like the little wheels on the bottom, which is pretty cool because I mean, who's really rolling these things around? Like most of us just put these on a shelf and pose them. Or am I tripping? Yeah, just look at him. I get to look at how the arm moves. It's like a nice little ratchet you can hear. Listen. Let's see here. This scoops up. So this is Scoopatron. I feel like this wants to turn, but when they pack them in, like they're in a way to where like they were all like this, just in like the little plastic casing right there, you know. This is unscripted. We keeping it a buck. But yeah. So I'm sure it turns. If it doesn't, I mean, I don't mind. It feels like it does, but I'm not getting into all that. I'm just basically showing y'all what I got. And then here's a Scoopatron, you know, or a Dumpatron. Technically, then it comes with got wheels on his hand, but like, you know, maybe his hand gets blasted off and it rolls back up. But here's the ginormous hand for Devastator. I like to say it like Cup from the movie Devastator. Prepare for an extermination. This is his other hand. And that's the main stuff. Here's his chest piece once again. Like it obviously unfolds like the pterodactyl when it comes flying in on a Mighty Morphin. So we'll put this together, and y'all stay tuned. Constructicons, merge for the kill!
Cup Hot Rod, look!
Devastator, prepare for extermination. What's going on YouTube and my incredible people? Just Incredible here with another incredible review. Today I'm looking at Devastator. Well, it's really not Devastator. It is a third party, and as someone commented, yes, there is a difference. So this is a third party by Jim Bao. I got this on Shozi. Price on this, $179.99. One thing for me, in California, in the US, there was no taxes, so it was $179.99 plus shipping. So it was still under $200, and I gotta say, it was well worth it. I gotta say also that even if Power of the Proms or the Combiner Wars even re-released it, I might get it, but for that price, I'm good. So I got them standing next to like the core Decepticons. One other little fun fact, I waited on this guy and I was able to pick him up in the wild at Target, and he was only $9. Motherfuckers wanted $30 for this on Amazon, and like just different people selling it. Like, man, there's some scavengers out there. Oh my God. Soundwave superior, Constructicons inferior. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so let's take a look at this guy. I just want to try to see how he compares. That's why I got the oversized Jim Bao. I know that the Hasbro versions of these are not that big, but if I'm spending that kind of money, like within over $100, I like it to be like worth it. And this did not disappoint. Let's get these out of the way. Right there. And let's take a look. Devastator. So I've always seen online, no, I don't have there's like a third-party kit also, like gives them a different face, a different chest plate, different hand attachments, and different like hip joints, knee joints. That's kind of cool, but I wouldn't want to spend like damn near $250 on it. Like, this stands up just fine for me for now. I've only had it for like about a week now. It came with this little blaster, as you saw in the separation mode. I did not transform these into bot mode because I don't have the real estate nor the desire to, like, you know, pose these as Devastator and like the different Constructicon bots. I'm good. Like, I bought this for Devastator and Devastator alone, and I have to say, first and foremost, I am pleasantly like pleased. I gotta find, like, I'm gonna buy some more of the insignias, the factions, because this one kind of blends in. I tried to scratch it off. That's a good thing. They really do last. So I'm gonna rub some Goo Gone on there and reapply a different one to where it has like the like toon white outline. But as I was watching the animated movie, it did kind of blend in. It was just purple, but I really don't care. I really don't give a damn. I don't care. Look, there it is right there. Just fine. So his eyes are supposed to light up, and it comes with the thing, but it didn't come with mine. So the CR1220, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't want to spend another $7 for something I'm really not going to light up, because as you see over there, I don't really light up Unicrons. Like, Maybe one day if I just come across the battery, I might pick it up, but I'm not going out of my way to order it because I won't keep it on anyway. But on different reviews for people who've had this thing for a while, it looks really nice that it lights up. And I think that's what's up. Like, a third party is able to give us this, and I get it that it's the property, but you cannot give me BS excuses that it's the plastics, it's this, it's that. No. A third party was able to give me this huge transformer that I think was well worth it for less than what the actual company wants. And they own transformers, so whatever. Here it is from the back. The bottom of it, the feet are kind of hollow, but like I said, once again, that's fine. Another thing that I see that it cleans up when you get the kit is it cleans up the back of this. I personally kind of like this because it's like how it would look. I don't really want the toon look. I like the mix between, I like a bastard look to where it's like a toy. Like, what would they look like if they were green robots that actually combine? So I just like the aesthetics of it. The ratchets aren't too strong. They're nowhere near as terrible as it was, but as you see, he keeps wanting to wobble over and dropped his gun. So fooling with this guy, he can become a nuisance, but I pose him and leave him alone. Like, I'm not here to play with it. So like, I want him to just like, prepare for extermination. Dinobots destroy Devastator. He said that they did absolutely nothing to him. Like, one got kicked, so if you want to reenact that, he can kick. The other one got his back broken with those big eyes. And then the other sludge, I think it was able to, like, whatever the Triceratops name was able to get him. But then he like beat the hell out of Swoop. It's like, yo, Cup did more than the Dinobots. They got their asses handed to them. But yeah, so it's not much. Here's the hand articulation. I like how the guns on these three. Okay, like he is starting to like wobble. Oh, see, he would have fell over. So let's see if I can get him into a better position. So his hand comes with like a little peg that this pegs into. This is his blaster, though I don't think I've ever seen him with a blaster. Like, he's Devastator. I don't feel like he should have a mace or something. Like, he just seems indestructible. Like, he's just supposed to destroy shit. So these both, there's like a peg right here and right here that it both goes into, which I'm glad third parties do now, because sometimes even with the main things, it's hard to hold the weapons. Like, it just falls out. And as you see, he's holding it without even grasping it. So he can wrap his fingers around it and boom, he's got his blaster. So generally when I pose him, I just pose him looking up. So nothing fancy. It's just like doing his old like, I'm so childish. I need Jesus. He can look up, he can look down. So I just have him like, I don't know what would be bigger than him. And he's holding it gangster style. But I guess his wrists aren't that great. Like, I'm not trying to, like, I don't feel like I wasted my money. I know he's not like perfect, but let's see if I can get him to stand real quick. There we go. So there, just for me to you, that's how I'm gonna have him over in that corner to coincide with Bruticus over there, a.k.a. Warbertron. So in a nutshell, like, I mean, there's nothing really major to go over. I just think that it was worth it getting it from Shozy.com. Of course, I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I'm just like somebody who has now bought 5 things from Shozy. My Gabriel should be here like sometime next week. Tomorrow, my Thunder Tank. I got a lot of stuff I need to like review, but this is how big this guy is. Let's see how big he is next to like, if I can get him to stand. Let's do a little comparison. Y'all stay tuned.